Okay, so I have practically breaking news here for you guys. But tensions between the U.S. and North Korea, the worst possible country other than Russia that we could have bad relations with. But you could make the argument that it would be worse to have bad relations with North Korea, because if there are idiots who are dumb enough to actually use a nuclear weapon, regardless of the fact that there is no mutually assured destruction, and that North Korea would be wiped off the fucking map in 2 seconds, but they are still dumb enough to do so. So here's what the headline reads. It says, quote, U.S. may launch strike if North Korea reaches for nuclear trigger. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Cold War. This reminds me of the Cuban nuclear missile crisis, where you have nukes in Cuba pointed at the U.S., and you got nukes in Turkey pointed at Russia, and we have tensions fucking flying high. This president is the biggest war hawk on the fucking planet. I thought he wasn't going to be a war hawk. I was wrong. Everybody was wrong, and I'm the first to admit it, okay? This is total shit. But here's what they say. They say, quote, the U.S. is prepared to launch a preemptive, quote, preemptive, not even a reactionary attack, a preemptive attack, strike with conventional weapons against North Korea should officials become convinced that North Korea is about to follow through with the nuclear weapons test. Multiple senior U.S. intelligence officials told NBC News. North Korea has warned that a, quote, big event is near, and the U.S. officials say signs point to a nuclear test that could come as early as this weekend. The intelligence officials told NBC News that the U.S. has positioned 2 destroyers capable of shooting Tomahawk cruise missiles in the region, one just 300 miles from the North Korean nuclear test site. American heavy bombers are also positioned in Guam to attack North Korea should it be necessary, and earlier this week the Pentagon announced that the USS Carl Vinson aircraft carrier strike group was being diverted to the area. The U.S. strike could include missiles and bombs, cyber and special operations on the ground. The danger of such an attack by the U.S. is that it could provoke the volatile and unpredictable North Korean regime to launch its own blistering attack on its southern neighbor. Okay, so we have the southern neighbor, and we also have the U.S. We do not want to explode into massive war here. Please stop it, okay? If you have any family members, make sure you say sorry to all those you have wronged. This is getting to a horrible point. This is Cold War times a trillion right now. I hate it when we instigate like this. It's like, you know, like the whole Gulf of Tonkin bullshit. Like, not only did they lie about the second one, but dude, we sent ships over to the Gulf of Tonkin, which is right next to them. What are they supposed to do? Just let them be there? It's so dumb. And always the U.S. is trying to play victim. Do you really want South Korea to get bombed? Do you want us to get bombed? How ridiculous is this? Stop the madness. Stop the madness. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.